Hi students, in the last class, we have gone through the roles and responsibilities of the team. In this class, we would discuss about QA roles and responsibilities. You might know that as a QA, you would be testing a software, but your role is not just the testing. It is more than that. So let's discuss about it. If you have noticed that you can actually find any issues or loopholes in something when you have a knowledge for it. For example, let's say your spouse fixes a dinner or lunch for you. You would find that a certain spices or ingredients is not in the dish because you know the recipe of the food. Similarly, before you start testing, you need to understand the application or requirement very well. So first and foremost thing, a QA tester should try to get more and more knowledge about the product he or she is working on or the requirement he or she gets. And it's not few days task. A QA person should always strive to get more knowledge to become a better tester. Let me give you a small example. So let's go to a website. Let's go to my favorite website. It's directtv.com that we've already used in the previous chapter or in the previous video. So I am in the directtv.com. So let's go to guide. View in guide. Okay. Just assume that right now we don't have show filters option here. Okay. And the product team says that you know what, we need the show filters on this website so that user can filter it. So if I click on it, I see all these options. When user clicks on movies, then you see all the movies here, right? So let's say developers develop this filter, and as a software QA, you test it. So when you click on movies, you would be seeing that all the movies are here. So by looking, it looks good that all the movies are here, right? But how do you know that these are the all total movies? It could be more or it could be less. So how would you know that whatever the movies you are looking here is the correct movies? So my point is, you should know that where we are getting this data from, where this site is getting this data from, what is the source. Once you know the source, then you will see in the source that how many movies we have for this time slot or whatsoever, and then you would be actually verify the result. So knowing the product and the data source is very important, and that comes slowly when you have more interest towards knowing about the applications. You would discuss from your team members, so you'll get more information. But the point is, you should strive to have more knowledge about the product. So that's the most important thing. Okay, so product knowledge is the most important thing. Now the second most important thing is estimation that a QA member do, or sometimes in most of the companies QA lead is the responsible for the estimation. Okay, estimation means how long it's going to take to create the test cases, the test plans, and all testing activities. So once the team gets the requirement, then developers team, they estimate how long it's going to take for a certain certain scenario or the stories or the certain requirement. And the same thing as a QA, we need to let the team members know that how long it's going to take. And again, as I said, most of the time it's teamwork. Mostly it's a team lead who does that, or with the team discussion you can figure it out that how long does it take to do the particular things done. So the testing estimations. The third thing is test plan creation. After estimation, a tester or test lead makes the test plan. Again, the test plan, most of the companies, QA lead is responsible for that. Test plan basically consists of overview of test planning, and we are going to go through and discuss more about test plans in upcoming video. We are going to show that how we write the test plan, what are the things we need to include in the test plan, etc. And after that we have the test data gathering. So before we start any testing, a QA tester should gather the test data. For example, if you go to directtv.com and there is a requirement that if user have as a standard definition DVR or high definition DVR, then a specific things should happen, right? So HD DVR should be able to see HD only videos, but if the person has only standard definition DVR, he cannot be able to see the high definition videos. So for that you need to find out that who are HD user and who are SD user, and based of that you would be able to run your test scenarios. So you need to gather the test data before you execute the test cases. The other thing you would do is test case creation. So you get the requirement and you're going to test it. So you're just not gonna test it randomly. Okay, most of the time you actually write it down in a very specific manner so that you won't miss out any scenario and everything is on track. And again, we are going to learn all these things from beginning to the end in the upcoming videos. And just to let you know that I am actually going to have a different approach of teaching. I'm going to have a real-time scenario where we are going to have a product. I'm going to give the requirements and we're going to have a real-time project and we're going to work on that. So you will feel that you are actually working in the office and you're just going through every step. So I hope that you would actually feel that it's a real-time situation. So after test case creation, the next is test execution. The test execution, it could be anything manual or automation. Just to let you know that manual is obviously the name suggests that everything you would do manually by your hand. For example, you would check that if the particular button color is right or wrong. After test execution is write the issues and track them. So let's say you're testing actually and you would see that this filter is not working correctly or the particular button is not the right color. Then you are going to report it, and for that you are going to use any bug tracking tool. You are going to write down the issues and report it to developers. Again, the developer fix it and you're going to check it. In this tutorial, we are going to learn Jira, that is getting very popular nowadays, and it has lots of features that can be used. Besides Jira, there is a Bugzilla, or there is ALM or Quality Center, that is also very popular. But ALM and QC has required lots of money, so people are moving into Jira than ALM. And also Jira has the feasibility of having the agile tools, and we are going to learn more about agile in later chapter. So the next is defect and status report. So not only as a tester you would just write the defect and check it, you are going to basically make a report, and in the meeting you would show the report that there are 10 defects for that particular requirement, and out of 10 maybe 5 are actually reopened, meaning that they are not fixed yet, even though developer says it's fixed, but they're not fixed, and 2 are still open, developers needs to fix, something like that. So you need to make a report, and we're going to learn about that as well. And then different kinds of testing you would do, definitely that is under like test case execution. And the production support is also very important, that once everything looks good, all the issues are resolved, product is over, then we are going to release that. Means now after releasing, everybody can see the changes what you have done in the website or in the application. And once it is in the production, that you need to support it. Even like during the production release, you would support it, and I will let you know how to do that. And after production, if there is some issues that we have missed as a QA, or there's some other issue arises, then you would support it, meaning that you would see that this is the issue, then you'll make sure they are fixed again, and then again you're going to release it to production. So these are the basic stuff a QA member does in day-to-day life. There could be more, but these are very important and the basic that I wanted to just bring it to. And in the upcoming video, we are going to talk about two different methods of developing a software, agile and waterfall. Agile is definitely most popular, getting more popularity day by day, and most of the companies, they are using agile, and we are going to see what is the advantage and how to basically use agile, and what's the difference between waterfall and agile method. I hope that you like it, and until then, enjoy and have fun.